Why leave the UK to move to Thailand, especially with a young family? So you were in England at like 7 or 8 years of age, was it?
Yeah, well, eight or nine. I moved to England in 2003. It was.
Well, hello there, Internet. Pete here from Thairish Times. What's the story? I got one for you today. About 2 weeks ago, I was on YouTube and scrolling around as you do. I came across this channel called Native Farang. Brand new channel in the Thai vlogging scene, and I thought, wow, here's a bit of an interesting story here. So it's a British and Thai couple, Natt and Camila, and they're leaving the UK for a life in Thailand. And what is very unique, or I suppose different than the norm, is the fact that Natt is a Thai man who spent his whole life pretty much in the UK, and Camila is an English woman. So we have a Thai man and an English woman moving to Thailand to live in rural Thailand, and they just started documenting that process on their channel. So I thought, well, let's get them on. Let's get an interview happening. It's an interesting story, and I hope you enjoy it. So without further ado, let's go meet Natt and Camila. Oh yeah, and before I forget, hit that like button, subscribe, helps me out, all that jazz. Let's go. Natt and Camila, thank you very much for coming on the show here, Thairish Times. I really appreciate it. Like I said just there a second ago, you've got a really interesting story. We're going to get into that today. But first, I want to start off with Natt. And I just want for you to tell us a bit about your background.
I was born in Thailand originally, from a poor region of Thailand, Issan. You probably know it, Pete. So I lived there until I was 8. So my mum and dad obviously had me, but I never met my dad because they split up before I was born. So when I was born, my mum left to live in Hong Kong. So then for 7 or 8 years, I stayed in Issan with my nan and my aunties and uncles, while my mum was working in Hong Kong, to provide. So then she met my stepdad in Hong Kong, got married in Hong Kong, and then got pregnant with my little brother. I've got a little brother, which is 21 now. But then they wanted him to be born in England instead of Hong Kong, so they moved to England. And then when he was born, they wanted us to live together. So then my mum came and got me, and I ended up in England.
So you were in England at like 7 or 8 years of age, was it?
Yeah, well, eight or nine. I moved to England in 2003. It was.
And what was that like coming over, like going from Issan? What part of Issan is it?
It was in between Buriram and Surin.
Right.
Obviously, it's central Issan. You know what I mean. So.
And what part of England are you in now?
Well, we moved and we lived in Stoke. So I lived in Stoke most of my life, but we live in Wigan now, don't we?
So what was that like going from, like, as a young kid, 7, 8 years of age, going from Issan to Stoke?
Honestly, it is a culture shock. We landed. I remember when we landed in an airport in Amsterdam for a connecting flight, and there was snow there. And obviously, I've never felt nothing under like 12 degrees or whatever from Issan, and it was just a shock. I was in shorts and a t-shirt and flip flops. It's just different, and that was the last time I cried.
So that in the airport you were crying in Amsterdam, was it?
No, it's when I got to England and I got to the house, and then I realised that I weren't going back anytime soon. I was stuck here now.
Wow.
And that was the last time I properly cried.
Jeez. And what was it like then going to school and like adapting to life in the UK? Like it's a life inside, isn't it? You're indoors. It's an indoor lifestyle compared to the outside lifestyle in Issan.
Yeah, I mean, well, when I came, I didn't know a word of English. So obviously I was fully Lao and Issan and a bit of Thai. So I didn't know a word of English. So, well, yeah, I went to school and I had to be in like a private class with a private teacher for a couple of years. And then after school, we hired an English teacher who came for a couple of hours every week. She used to come with like a cassette tape and, with some pictures like cars, trees, and then I get extra homework through them. So it was a tough time. Obviously, I had a lot to do.
Yeah, we have some babies here, so don't worry. We'll just roll with it. Life happens. Keep it real.
Yeah, we got two little ones, so it is a bit rowdy.
How old are your kids?
2 and 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
2 and 10 months. Okay, so you're busy at the moment.
That's it. No, we're not having no more.
Two's the limit.
We're done. Yeah, two's the limit. We can't afford anymore.
So Natt, like, what was it like in your growing up then, like in your teenage years in the UK?
I don't regret any of it. Obviously, it's a big part of my life because I've lived here most of my life now, so I feel like I am half British. Making friends and stuff. Once I learned English, it was fine. You know what I mean? So once I got past that couple of years of hard work as a kid, because it was like I couldn't go out with no one because I didn't know anyone. I couldn't speak to anyone because I didn't know the language. So the first couple of years was the hardest, but once I learned the language and got to know a couple of people, I was okay.
Do you consider yourself more British than Thai, or Thai than British?
I'm British, but I'm very patriotic when it comes to Thailand. Like I am an advocate for Thailand. I think that's the main difference between England and Thailand. I think people from England, when they go abroad or when they talk about England, it's always negative. Oh, the weather's horrible and all this and that. But when I talk about Thailand, I'm always upbeat about Thailand. I'm very optimistic about Thailand, and I think it's the greatest country in the world still. And I've been to a few places, and I still think Thailand's top of my list.
Oh yeah, Thailand is nothing beats yourself, Thailand. I mean, you're talking to a Thailand lover here.
Yeah, you know yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's something for everyone in Thailand. So
yeah, that's it exactly. It caters for every kind of lifestyle you can imagine.
Yeah.
So Camila, let's get Camila in on the scene here. So Camila, tell us what your background. So you're from the UK. Which part of the UK are you from?
Hampshire, down south.
Can I ask you, how did you two meet?
Instagram.
Right, so I was in uni. I went to uni in Manchester. I know at that time I was really into traveling. Hiya. So I was really into traveling at that time. So I was researching places to go, and one of the places was America. I wanted to do a road trip in America.
And I had just done the summer in America. I did 3 months traveling America from west to east. And I think I must have hashtagged all my photos or something, and that's what Nat was looking for. And then messaged me, and that was it.
Yeah, so I was trying to find out information. I was trying to cost prices and places to go and things like that. And obviously, Camila had been to these places. So I messaged her. Obviously, we started talking about travel, and then we ended up going on a date, didn't we?
And were you living near each other at the time?
I was in Stoke and Camila was down south in Hampshire. So it's 4-hour drive. So we were doing the long distance for a while, weren't we?
And the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah. Now we've got 2 kids and we're moving lives.
So let's get into the big question, like the big move to Thailand. Okay, so the big one is why? Why leave the UK to move to Thailand, especially with a young family?
It was always the plan, but
yeah,
it was more of a retirement thing, or when we had enough money, that was going to be the life.
Because the plan was to buy a house this year, to get a mortgage and buy a house in this country and settle down. I've got a fairly stable job at the moment. Yeah, but we've been speaking to a mortgage advisor, and they were saying it's going to be 8% interest on the mortgage, even for like 150 grand house, which is not that much really in the grand scheme of things. We're still paying over £1,000 a month in mortgage. And we didn't want that for 20, 25 years. I know it's not going to happen anytime in the near future, but if I ever lost my job, then I've got a lot of pressure and a lot of, stress mounting up just to pay the mortgage. And then you got the rest of your bills, the car, food, the kids.
We currently rent at the moment, and our lease is up at the end of March. So if we don't go and try now, we haven't lost anything if we need to come back, because we would have needed to move out anyway. So we just thought it's now or never, really. Let's just go. Let's try it. So that's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah, so we just decided, like, because we have a bit of land over there, and we're gonna get a house. Well, we've got 2 houses. We've got one just on the farm, and then one just on the outskirts of Pattaya.
So which area is the farm in? Is it Buriram?
No, it's in between Pattaya and Bangkok, but more eastern. So in between them, but eastern is, what is it? Sanam Chaiket. I know you probably know it, Keith.
I know Sanam Chai. It's a BTS station, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Definitely not that
I don't
one.
know where that is, but it's between what, Bangkok and Pattaya. So
Yeah,
I mean,
it's near Chachang Sao. I don't know.
oh yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's near there. It's not
Okay.
too far from there.
And what's the plan? Is the plan to live off the land? Is that the aim?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're gonna have water dug from the ground, and we're gonna have a solar panel pump to pump the water. So we're gonna have no water bill apart from drinking water. The only bills we're gonna have is electricity. But then we're gonna plant, animals. Well, not plant animals. Sorry, plant vegetables and fruit. Yeah, and have some livestock, chickens, maybe a couple of pigs, fish. And just live our life on the farm, really simplifying it down.
So how far would it be to get from the farm to Pattaya? Because I actually thought that it was going to be in Issan, and I was like, oh, that's a different story if it's way out in Issan, it's rural. But if you're living not too far from Bangkok and not too far from Pattaya, then you do kind of you're not totally isolated, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's about an hour 40-minute drive to both Pattaya and Bangkok, so it's not too far at all. But obviously it's far enough out where you're out the hustle and bustle. And
Nat, how's your Thai and Issan language skills after living in the UK for so long?
I'm going to be honest with you, I can understand it fine, but I'm very rusty when it comes to speaking it now. But I'm sure, give me a few months. Once I'm out there, I'll pick it up again. When
I was thinking about this, I was like, okay, 2 young kids. You're leaving the UK. What about, say, like the education system? Because I would say that the UK probably has a better education system than Thailand. Is that kind of a worry that you're taking your kids away from UK education and they're going to have a Thai education?
We're just going to play it by ear, aren't we?
We thought that's why it's better to do it now before they're settled in education, and then see when the time comes whether to put them in Thai school or international school. I'd like them to grow up bilingual, so I'd have to learn, and then you'd have to get your Thai back up to scratch.
Yeah, well, most likely they'll be going to international school when they grow up. I know it costs more, but we'll get there. We'll fund it. We'll fund it somehow. What
do your family think of this move?
Well, my mum's a big advocate for it. I
think his mum's getting a bit homesick. I think she's been here just as long as you.
Yeah. She's not longer.
A bit homesick. She wants to go back. My family don't seem to get bothered. They're quite excited for me. I think they knew it was coming. Maybe not quite so soon, but they knew that was always going to be the plan eventually anyway. So I think they're all for it.
So Camila, how do you feel about like leaving England and this new kind of chapter, this new journey, like because there's not going to be too many Western women in that part of Thailand, like Monday to Friday. Say you get the weekends, you're able to go in and to Pattaya or Bangkok on the weekends, and you might be able to meet you probably would make some friends there, but day-to-day life, it would be a little bit difficult or different for you.
Maybe not to start with, because the way I see it is I'm here just with the children most of the time anyway, because I left all my family and friends to move in with Nat, and I've not made too many friends around here because we got pregnant fairly quickly after we moved here, and so that's been my life really, just being the mum to these two. So to start with, all the time I'm at home with the kids, it's not going to be too different, I don't think. Be busier with obviously the farm life, but until it comes to actually like meeting people, until they're in education or sort of out the way, I'm not really going to get a chance because they're with me all the time. So to start with, it's not going to be too different. But after that, maybe I'll start getting homesick and I'll start wishing I had some friends.
And have both of you traveled? I'm sure you have, through Thailand and seen the country and like on holidays and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, we went for a few weeks, didn't we?
It was pretty much our first proper holiday together, wasn't it?
Yeah.
we'd only been together about 7 months when we booked up to go. We only did about a month, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We did a month in Thailand
But we
together.
travelled quite a few places, didn't we?
And obviously Camilla really enjoyed Thailand. She loves the food. You can eat a bit spicier now as well, can't you? So.
I think, like everybody says, you just get the bug, or you get that feeling as soon as I don't know what it is, but when you get to Thailand, you just feel free. You feel home. It's a different feeling until you go. I don't think you can explain it to anybody.
You know how it is, Pete. You know when you land in Bangkok, you hop off that plane, that air hits you. Even though it's polluted, it gives you a sense of life, and it gives you opportunities and hope. And you feel like weights lifted off your shoulders, like nothing really matters once you land there.
Yeah, there's something magical about Thailand. Like, it's hard to explain what it is. It's when you come back to the West, like me. I mean, I've spent most of my adult life in Thailand, and here I am now, 5 months back in Ireland, and things are different. Life is definitely harder. Everybody is quite serious. They want to work hard. As the cost of living is hard. It's harder. It's more of a struggle here, and I think maybe Thailand just has that. It's the hot weather, it's the people, it's the food, it's the nature, and I think for Westerners, we just, like, I don't know what it is, we're just attracted to it. We love it. Yeah, that's it. The weight is lifted.
How are you finding it back in Ireland? Then obviously you've been here a few months now.
I'm finding it. Some things are easy, some things are hard. I have a lot less time. Like, I'm grafting. I'm just working. I'm in sales.
You're doing sales now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in sales now, so I'm just selling. There's pressure on. There's targets to meet. You can see everybody's
I'm in the same job, Pete. I'm doing sales as well. Honestly, I feel the pressure.
Oh yeah, it's a pressure. It's a pressure-filled job, especially when you can see everyone else's stats, and they're looked at every day, and it's posted for everyone to see every day. So and then you're dealing with the public a lot of the time as well, when you're talking to customers, and I'm getting used to dealing with Irish people again, a lot different than Thai people. They have their pros and cons. They're very upfront and honest over here. If they don't like something, they're gonna say it to your face.
Yeah.
So overall, like, financially, I'm definitely better off. But life is harder, definitely harder. And I always loved Thailand. But for me now, I just think that why I went back was I myself and Neil, I just thought we had better opportunities at our age now in Ireland to make some money and then go back. If we ever do go back, I mean, you never know what the future holds. I'm never one to be like, this is my life and it's planned out like this, things happen.
I'm sure you'll be back. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back for holidays every year. I mean,
answer me this: where are you most happiest, in Ireland or in Thailand?
Oh, now you're interviewing me. It's weird. It's hard to say because, like, I haven't missed Thailand the same way as I thought I would. Like, I think about it every day. It's constantly in my mind. I'm like, this is why I'm keeping the channel going.
Yeah,
but I don't know if I think it's more of a realization at this age, like, right, I need to graft, I need to make some money. So I'm putting everything, and I'm working hard. So when you're working hard, you don't have time to think about a lot of other things, just trying to make some money, basically hustle and try and make some cash. But I do love it. I do love Thailand. And that's a good question. I can't really answer it yet. I'll probably answer it some stage, but I can't answer it yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to you, because this is about you. It's not about me. Right, let's talk about your channel. Right, so I came across the channel about 2 weeks ago. I think it just popped up in my feed, recommended feed.
Yeah, we've not been going long at all. Obviously, subscribers wise, we've hardly got any.
Well, listen, we all have to start somewhere, and that's what they say. Getting to your first 100 subscribers is always like a big mission, and then it becomes slightly easier. Then you get more confidence, you get better at doing the videos.
Yeah.
Why did you start the channel?
Well, we knew we were going to move back. So it's a way of documenting our life, really. So when I was growing up in Issan, I think the earliest photos of me was like when I'm 4 or 5 years old. So I didn't have no memories as a kid. So I'd like that for my kids. So like when we're filming out on the streets or day to day, lives and on the farm or whatnot. And it's also, we named it Native Farang. Obviously, I'm the native and Camila's the Farang. But also to inspire other Farangs that come to Thailand. Because Thais love when a Farang immerse themselves into the Thai culture and, you know, appreciate the Thai life, way of life and the culture and the people and the food. And I call that a native Farang, not just a Farang that comes and, you know, think they're higher than all the Thais and think they've got more money than everyone. You know, that they're the type of tourists that Thais don't really like. You probably know yourself, Pete, you know what I mean? Like you're one that comes and immerse themselves into the culture. You eat their food on the streets and, you know, you interact with the Thais, you know, speak to them like normal people. It's just to inspire more people to be like that. Wherever they go, you don't have to be Thailand, you know, wherever you go. If you go to the Philippines, treat them the same.
The big thing I learned about traveling is that people are all the same around the world. Just want to be loved. They want to love and be loved. They want to take care of their families. They want to work hard and provide for people, and that's what it is. It doesn't matter Irish, English, Thai, whatever. Like, people are the same, you know. So I've always held that, just not to look down on other people, especially because, like, when you think about it, like, I was born in Ireland. I was quite lucky. Like, people say, like, you won the lottery. You know, you're born in I suppose a wealthy country. You know, I didn't. That was just a fluke. I could have been born anywhere. What else do I have here? I think I've blasted through all the questions. So is there any danger that you were to go to this area, right, and the locals wouldn't accept you? They kind of view you as an outsider because they would think like, oh, maybe he's lived 20 years. He's not Thai anymore. He's English or whatever. Is there any danger that you could move to some like local area and they would kind of be like,
I mean, there's always that danger, but I think Thai people are kind-hearted enough.
Very welcoming anyway.
Yeah, to not really see us like, especially when I'm Thai myself. I'm 100% Thai, and I know I've been abroad for 20 years and I come back, but I think they'll still welcome me as a Thai citizen.
Especially with the children as well. I think it helps when you're a family because they look out for families and stuff, don't they?
And do you have kind of money put away that, like, okay, this is what we're going to use to like start this farm, and we're going to use this, and if this dwindles away, then right, we have to do something else?
Yeah, like I said, obviously we don't really own anything over here, so if needs be, we can fly back and start our lives again. I'll get a job, we just rent another house, we're back to normal. Obviously we got the deposit money that we were going to put down for the house. Yeah, and then obviously we're selling everything up, selling my car and things like that, and you know, we're going with a few thousand in our pockets. Yeah, so it's enough to last us a comfortable year, I would say. The plan is we've got a pond, which we're gonna have like tilapia and catfish. So every 6 months, maybe put it in the back of a pickup truck and just send it to the market for a bit of cash. We've got some lime trees, and there's 750 lime trees planted on the farm at the moment. Just harvest that and send it to.
Grow loads of more things, aren't we? Really?
Yeah, obviously chickens and eggs. We're hoping to have like a few hundred chickens for eggs that we can sell.
Would it be fair to say that you're not really materialistic? You're not going over there to like make money per se. You're going over there to live a different kind of lifestyle.
Yeah. The best way to explain it is Ryan in Bamboo or Naked Guru. We're going to live the similar lifestyle to Ryan. I know he's got a nice fancy house now, but yeah, just live off the land and, you know, appreciate life a bit more, because over here we don't really get time, and time's very valuable to us in the moment, because obviously we've got kids.
You find yourself living for the weekend, and then if you don't do anything at the weekend, you feel sad about it. Like, why haven't I done anything? And it's just, you get into that cycle. Yeah,
so I'm working a 9 to 5 at the minute, Monday to Friday. So I've only got the weekend really where you can spend valuable time, and everything shuts after 4 o'clock on a Sunday anyway over here. So there's nothing to do. So it's only like 1 or 2 days that I get a chance to do anything. Whereas over there, it we'll have a sense of like time being slowed down a little bit, and we appreciate it a bit more.
With the channel, is the plan to kind of grow it and try and make some money off it, get as an extra income stream?
It's always the benefit if we can make a bit of income from the YouTube. I made a website as well. I don't know if you've been on it and seen. Kind of. Yeah, so we have a website, so hopefully we can start making money off the website somehow as well. Maybe Camila's quite good at writing blogs, and I just make the videos.
And the big question here as well is something that you probably need to consider if you're going to start a YouTube channel. Well, you've already started, but like, how much of your lives are you going to actually show the world? Because you're leaving yourself open to judgment, being on YouTube. It's as a public figure. Some people don't really like it to show the world their lives. Are you okay? Or how much of your lives have you spoken about that? How much you're going to show, or the direction the channel will go down?
I mean, I think eventually, at the moment we're doing like weekly videos until we get there, and then I think when we get there we'll have more content to film. So we'll probably do 2 or 3 videos a week, and we're just going to be open about it. Anything that we do and things like that, we're going to be fully open. I don't think we have anything to hide anyway, so just be open. You know what I mean? Like, just be ourselves. I mean, I'm like this. Whoever I speak to, if I'm speaking to you or my mom or Camilla, I'm just me. I'm like this in front of the camera. I think anyway. I don't know. I might be a bit different. The camera changes you a little bit, but
you're the same wherever you meet. You're like this in job interviews. Nothing really phases you anyway.
That's good. Just go for it. Just be natural. To keep it real. I mean, it does come across as being genuine. Your videos do.
The audience will see through someone that's been, a little bit fake or a little bit different on camera. I think the audience will see right through that. So,
and I'll tell everybody now to subscribe to Native Farang. I'll leave a link for your channel in the description below so people can find it. I'll post it. I'll pin it in the comment section below as well so people can find it. And I'm looking forward to your journey. So you got to give some more updates, regular videos on like the process, document it, leaving the UK and everything that involves, and then starting off over in Thailand. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes for you.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having us on. We do appreciate the opportunity. I know you're one of the larger channels now on the platform.
Oh yeah, that's it. My head is getting bigger here.
You get all the big guys.
Yeah, but just look, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process of being on YouTube, and take breaks as well. I'd say if there's ever times that you feel like it's becoming too much, because it can be overwhelming and it can be addictive. It's designed to keep you chasing views and chasing subscribers and all that. Take a break, enjoy the journey, enjoy the family time, and I'm looking forward to seeing it all for you.
Thanks a lot, people. We'll have to grab a drink when you come over.
Yeah, we'll do it. I'll tell you what, we'll do a recap then, because I'll probably be over in the summer and you're not too far away. I could easily hire a car in Bangkok and drive down there. Yeah,
or we'll come to Bangkok.
Yeah, sound all right. Let's do that then. We'll do a part 2 then in a couple of months' time. All right. Great. Take it easy. Look, nice talking to you. So I wish you all the best.
When are you going back out?
I reckon sometime June, July, August. I haven't officially. Sometime in the summer.
We're going there in May, aren't we? So we'd have settled down by then. So we'll see.
Brilliant. All right, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll have a pint. You do have a pint, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like a beer.
A Guinness on you, Pete.
All right, Guinness on me then. No worries. Right, take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy your Saturday.
You too. Take care.
Take care. Bye. See you.